It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Colts and the Texans. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here and here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Option give to Taylor. He'll cobble together a yard there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one.
Appreciate it there, OG.
Opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. Hurt. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ready.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Check. Bobcat. Check. Come on. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Down. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Check smash. Check smash.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Third. Right there, right there. Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its root, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
And he drives. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Stephanie! Go, Reed! Go! Ready!
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Diggs there to bring it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 6 coming up here. On the ground again with Mixon. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down. Keeping it with Mixon. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Neither side Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Stroud off the play fake. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Jones.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Back to under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check that.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
A split second, all but kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Hauled in by Downs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go. Ready.
1st down, he keeps it left on the option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Ready? Hey, smash Bronco!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, check. Check, hurt. Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Three.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
This one finds Taylor. And he's tackled for no gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Into the hands of Schultz. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Texans trying to make some noise before halftime. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. He's on the move. Oh, he loses the football. And the Colts pick it up.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
On the go. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Come on, set.
They'll throw again, Richardson. He's got Pierce. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Get it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1. Why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just doing.
From the red zone now. On target to Downs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! 60 Eagles!
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. On the move, headed right. Oh, it put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes St. Dell. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Schultz with the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis with the Colts out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. Kenneth Walker with a couple of touchdowns there. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And currently they are tied with the visiting Bills in that one. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Dell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 47, into traffic, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Shotgun now, 1st round. Deep there to bring it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Round throwing here on 1st. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. Go.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Tag.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready. Let go.
Option give to Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Go check.
1st down from the red zone. Rolling left, finds him, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Dell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Mixon. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Cut by Diggs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one's headed for the sideline, and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, set. Ready.
They go again with Taylor. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Get it. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
He'll try left side out of the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Richardson on 3rd. Pickman's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Dell with the grab. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing it again here. Finding Collins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.